Welcome to Black History Mini Docs Podcast. I am your host for this episode, Digital Live. This is the audio version of our podcast, audio only.
If you value stories that reclaim the unsung corners of history, please subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on notifications to watch and listen for more. Listen for more. Listen for more. Imagine a city as we tell this story. Cities keep the marks of the people who built them. Some easy to see, others tucked away in places that don't like to talk about the past. This story follows the walls, rooms, and buildings of architect Paul Revere Williams and the opportunities he created, even when many doors he designed were closed to him. Tonight we follow lines, pencil lines that became roofs, facades, sanctuaries, and the life of a builder who navigated both light and barrier to compose a city. Paul Revere Williams was born February 18, 1894 in Los Angeles, California. At the turn of the century, Los Angeles was a small, rapidly changing city, an ethnic mosaic in numbers but not yet free of prejudice in practice. Census records show only about 3,100 African Americans among roughly 102,000 residents in 1900.
Both of his parents died of tuberculosis when he was around 4 years old. After that, he was placed into foster care and moved through several homes while growing up in Los Angeles.
As a child in Los Angeles, Paul Williams's curiosity was pulled toward the built world around him, storefronts, streetcar lines, and the fast-growing neighborhoods that seemed to rise almost overnight. Orphaned at a young age, he found steadiness in drawing, and teachers who noticed his talent encouraged him to keep sketching what he saw: roof lines, stairways, and the way light fell across a facade. What began as simple pencil studies turned into a fascination with how a building could shape a person's life, offering comfort, dignity, and possibility. Even when adults told him architecture wasn't a field open to someone like him, Williams held on to that early spark, deciding that if he couldn't always walk through the front doors of the profession, he would still learn how to design them. Williams grew up as one of very few black children in his school, and his experiences would reflect both opportunity and the constraints of his era. A high school teacher once advised him to abandon architecture, warning that most clients were white and that the smaller black community could not sustain an architect's practice. That warning could have been a closing door. Instead, it became a hinge. Williams pursued architecture with steady determination. By 1915, he was certified as a building contractor. In 1921, he earned his architect's license from the state of California. He apprenticed with leading Los Angeles firms while building his own practice and social networks. In 1923, he became the first African-American member of the American Institute of Architects, an organization that represented both recognition and implicitly how exceptional it was for a black professional to reach that level. Williams's early work met the needs of a booming region: modest homes for new homeowners and grand historic revival houses for affluent clients in neighborhoods like Flintridge, Windsor Square, and Hancock Park. Record and anecdote both reflect the era's racial tightropes. Williams reportedly learned to draw upside down at clients' dining room tables so he could face them while sketching, a technique born of pragmatism in a society where some white clients were uncomfortable with a black man sitting beside them. Whether anecdote or method, it speaks to how talent adapted to survive in a segregated professional world. As his reputation grew, Paul R. Williams moved from houses to landmarks. Over the decades, he designed thousands of buildings. Among his notable commissions were private residences for stars and entertainers, Frank Sinatra, Lucille Ball, and Desi Arnaz, Lon Chaney, Barbara Stanwyck, as well as corporate and civic projects. The Los Angeles Superior Court, the first AME Church, Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills, the Palm Springs Tennis Club, and the Golden State Mutual Life Insurance Building, a major commission for one of the nation's leading Black-owned insurance companies. He also contributed to airport projects at what became Los Angeles International Airport and to commercial buildings like the MCA offices. Williams's range, residential elegance to institutional permanence, made his mark on a region's identity, and the homes he designed for entertainers and business leaders became part of Hollywood lore. Williams was not only a designer but a civic presence. He served on municipal, state, and federal commissions, donated his skills to causes that supported young people and the welfare of African Americans, and deeply engaged civic organizations. His professional body of work and public service earned him esteem among peers. Yet the social landscape remained fractured. Restrictive covenants and de facto segregation limited where Black families could buy or build. Many neighborhoods near his designs remained off-limits to people of color. The contradiction is stark. A Black architect crafting homes in affluent enclaves that would not welcome Black homeowners. Williams navigated those contradictions to create pathways for others while confronting the barriers of his time. In 1957, he became the first African-American elected a Fellow of the American Institute of Architects, a formal acknowledgement of his influence. He retired in 1973 after a 5-decade career. Paul R. Williams died in 1980 at the